Revelio. There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the hell is Richard Jack. Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! Stupefy! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Potato! Incendio! There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the hell is Richard Jack. Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Levioso! Stupefy! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Levioso! Incendio! Accio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'll need to look around for the symbol. Revelio. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Accio. Expelling. Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Revelio! But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I reckon...
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started it.
You've paid attention, and might I presume?
To see traces of ancient...
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique... We can access expression. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to... But first, a map found in a certain book led you here.
I don't have the book with me, so...
That... I'm afraid we must pause our conversation.
I'm a bit confused, sir.
I assure you that all will be clear once...
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliff.
I am.
Did you?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here...
Very well.
Good. We shall...
Revelio. I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Reparo. Expelliarmus. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take
Wish
care.
I had my own broom.
The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one
brilliant.
piece. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Haha! Brilliant!
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to... I'd imagine you're ready for something. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you?
Can't say no to that.
A bit of a detour. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quick?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like he's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
It was worth losing a few...
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could... I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom?
If you can, you should. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. I'll keep an eye out for you in... If I could afford the new Bright Spark broom at Spintwitches, I'd be on it now. Greetings.
Madam Kagawa.
No need to discuss it further. Losing points for Slytherin. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that I teach you a few You're also welcome to drop...
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Spintwitches is
corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
I think Defendo should be taught in the first year. Why stave off the mayhem?
I wish I could afford my own broom, instead of using my brother's hand-me-downs.
I do like Madame Kagawa. She's been tutoring me after class. Although she is very
Protego!
strict when it comes to broom safety.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin.
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself.
What do you need delivered?
I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. If you take this rather irritating task off my hands...
I'd be happy to help with it.
You've no idea how... Here are the invisibility potions she requested. She's a talented potioneer in her own right.
Pardon me, but were you...
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I was musing on the precious butterflies. When I was at Hogwarts, we told horrible stories about it. And it's silly, but I'm insane.
You want me to follow the button?
I do, yes.
What were the horrible stories you...
Oh, goodness, everything. Trust me, you hear that at 11.
Very well.
Oh, how kind. Students, you can usually find me right around here. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello, Mr. Wheat.
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. And I've only just returned. Got a few rare U-weavers available. Wind wisps too. No matter what...
You said disrupted trade routes?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. I can fly safely almost anywhere. But, right then, back to work. If a bit...
Do you mind sharing more about...
I've a passion for them. Every detail of... You weavers are rare because some fear... Then you add the Ember Dash. No, working with brooms every day makes me practically git...
Sounds quite the array of brooms.
That item is of the highest quality. 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 You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from... You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in...
Go on.
But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as... I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using an ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. I could complete work on my...
How long have you had a passion for...
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Oh, some people continue. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping.
Why do you need me to report?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her... I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. He's forever in here studying the newest... If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's time...
Sounds as if you took...
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of broom... She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever... And I find a certain satisfaction in winning. With your help, I can continue proving myself...
That sounds intriguing.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while, if I'm right. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Because you know.
Now, come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to... whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. Revelio.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I don't see why everyone has their wand in a knot about the dark arts. Pushing the boundaries.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio!
Always been keen on Keenbridge. Hang on to your valuables, that's all I'll say.
Revelio.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madame Luang?
Sent. Always cutting corners and... Did he have you brew them for? Doesn't matter. You could probably do...
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think...
It would seem I have more and more customers. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality product.
Here are the potions you
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin has always tried. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until... Drink it.
Seems simple enough.
I should think so.
Here's to you for protecting Hogsmeade from that terrifying troll.
It seems to have worked.
Well,
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easy?
not a chance. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work.
You mentioned that more and more customers...
Well, I can't speak for all. If I were you,
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know.
you do that.
What do you have for sale?
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Nice to see you again.
Likewise.
I'd like to ask you a few...
What would you like to know?
Would you mind telling me a little...
You've likely heard talk of the thief been terrorizing people, so you'd be wise to remain vigilant. You would not want to come fit.
How did you come to live here?
I've only been here a few years. Used to sell my... One day, my travels brought me through Keene, so I eventually returned. I shall live out my days here in Keene.
What sorts of things do you...
Potions. I brew each one myself, using...
What do you have for sale?
A fine choice. Exactly what I would have chosen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Reparo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.